Good morning, students. This is Miss Gitanjali, your maths teacher. Okay, welcome you all to my class. In your earlier classes, you all have learned about algebraic expressions, right? And their addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. But do you know who has invented algebra? Right? So, algebra is invented by Muhammad Musa al-Khwarizmi. He was a 9th century Muslim mathematician and astronomer also. Okay, he is also known as the father of algebra. And the word algebra is derived from the title of his book. Okay, that is Kitabe al-Zabr. So, today we will gonna discuss detail about algebraic identity. Before going in detail, let us discuss about what is algebraic identity. Algebraic identity means it is an equality that holds for any values of its variable. So, let's study about identities based on algebra called algebraic identities. One by one, with some questions related to it so that it will be more clear to you. So here we proceed and go for the first question. Okay. As you all know that identity means identity is an equality which is true for all values of the variable. As you already studied some basic identities in your previous classes, so let us revise these basic identities once again and some related questions based on it. Okay, then we will proceed to another 4 identity which is new for you in class 9th. Okay, so the first identity is a plus b whole square, which is equals to a square plus 2ab plus b square. Okay, next one is a minus b whole square, which its expansion is a square minus 2ab plus b square. Third identity is a minus b and a plus b is equals to a square minus b square. And the fourth identity is x plus a, x plus b is equals to x square plus a plus b of x plus a b. First of all, we will discuss some questions based on these basic 4 identities. Okay, so that it will be clear to you. After we will proceed to another identities. Okay, so let's move to some basic question which is based on this identity. So here we go. So I have divided these identities questions, okay, based on type 1, type 2 and type 3. First of all, we will gonna discuss type 1. Okay, so first the question says expand each of the following. So first question is 3x plus 4y whole square. So how to do this type of question? See, one by one I am going to solve here. You can see the steps. See, the first question says to expand 3x plus 4y whole square. Okay, so we are having 4 identities. Okay, now you just compare. This question is of which type of identity is fit into to this question. See, the plus sign is there, some number and another number, it's adding and it's square. So it is quite resembles, or you can say it is quite relate to the first identity, that is a plus b whole square, and whose expansion is a square plus 2ab plus b square. Okay, so here we can write using identity. Which identity you are using here? That is a plus b whole square, which is equal to a square plus 2ab and b square. You are using it, but instead of a, what the value you are taking? here a will be equal to 3x and b will be equal to 4y. Now in place of a you can substitute 3x, and in place of b you can substitute 4y. So 3x plus 4y expansion will be result of a square, means 3x whole square. What I have did, I have just substitute the value of a, that is 3x, in the identity. Okay, plus 2 into a and b. A is 3x and b is 4y. Okay, plus b square means 4y whole square, right? Now I will try to simplify it. 3 3s are 9. So I will write 9x square plus 2 3 are 6, 6 4s are 24x y plus 16y square. So this is my expansion. This is my required expansion of the given question, that is 3x plus 4y whole square. Okay, so let's move to the second part. That is, what's the second part says? It is x minus 2 x upon 2 minus y upon 3 whole square. Okay, I'm just writing here again, x by 2 minus y by 3 whole square, and I need to expand it. Okay, again I'll compare this question with the identities. Okay, this question is relate with which type of identity? See here, it is one term and another term, and in between where I am having it is having minus sign. So it is quite relate with this identity, means a minus b square identity. So I can use this identity to expand this. Okay, so I will write using identity. Which identity you are using here? That is a minus b whole square, which is equals to a square minus 2ab plus b square. So here a is equals to x by 2 and b is equals to y by 3. Okay, similarly that what I have did in first part, I will do the same. I will substitute the value of a and b in the expansion of a minus b whole square. Okay, to get this expansion, see I am doing x upon 2 minus y by 3 whole square is equals to a square, means x by 2 whole square, as I am substituting the value of a and b in this expansion. No, so minus 2 into a is x by 2 into y by 3 and b square means y by 3 whole square. Afterwards I will solve it, that is x square upon 4 minus, you can just cancel out this 2 with 2 this, and I could able to get xy upon 3 plus y square upon 9. So this is my expansion of this question. Okay, so let's move to the third question. Let's have a look what is third part and fourth part, that is x plus 5 and x minus 3, the product of x plus 5 and x minus 3. Let's move to its solution. So here is the third part. Again you can relate this question with the any identity, as it is relate with the fourth one, that is x plus a and x plus b, where a is 5 and b is, always just remember here in the identity it is plus. So while comparing, the b will be minus 3, not plus 3, it will be minus 3. Okay, so which is equals to x square plus a plus b whole x plus ab. Okay, so we'll use this identity. So we'll write using identity. Which identity you are using? That is x plus a, x plus b is equals to x square plus a plus b of x plus ab. Here x is the same, okay, but the a is what? 5 and b is minus 3, right? You can substitute the same here to get its expansion. So I could able to get x plus 5 x minus 3 is equals to x square plus, instead of a I could able to write 5, and instead of b I could write 3. Okay, plus of minus 3. Okay, and x plus ab means 5 into minus 3. You can simplify it. You could able to get x square 5 minus 3 is minus 2x minus 15. So this is our desired solution for this expansion. So in the fourth part, again we will compare this question. Now it is a little bit tricky to identify which identity we can apply to get the answer. See, here there is a two number, 2x plus y, 2x minus y. Okay, we cannot apply this, because to apply this we need two numbers as a two product of same numbers. Okay, we cannot apply this also. Okay, we could able to try to apply this identity, because a minus b and a plus b, the a and b are same but they are different in sign. So here also this two terms are different in signs. Okay, why we cannot apply this? Because for this to apply the fourth identity, the first term should be same, which is same, but a and b should be different. Okay, but here it is quite same, so better to apply this one. Okay, so let's have a look how we can apply this identity. See, using identity, which identity? A minus b, a plus b is equals to a square minus b square. Here a is equals to 2x and b is equals to y. So 2x minus y and 2x plus y will be equal to a square minus b square, means 2x whole square minus y square, which is equal to 4x square minus y square. This is our result of the expansion of 2x plus y and 2x minus y. So I hope it is understood by you all. Now let's move to the type 2 questions. So here is the type 2 question, that is evaluate each of the following using identities. The first part is 103 into 97. Okay, now you can maybe many questions are in your mind, ma'am, we can directly multiply this question, but as it is already given in the instructions, you have to evaluate this thing by using identity. Means you have to use the algebraic identity to solve this type of questions. Okay, so we'll deal with first question, that is 103 into 97. Okay, first of all we will try to express this thing in terms of the identity, then we will try to evaluate. Okay, so we are having these four types of identity. First we will try to express this. Okay, so we can write 103 as 100 plus 3. Okay, and 97 as 100 minus 3. This expression is quite relate with the third number identity, that is a minus b and a plus b. So we will use this identity. Using identity, a minus b, a plus b is equals to a square minus b square. Here a is equals to 100 and b is equals to 3. So you got able to get 103 into 97 is equals to a square, that is 100 square, minus b square, that is 3 square. So 100 square mean 10,000 minus 9. So you could able to get the answer 991 mean 9991 is the answer of this product. Okay, you can check by direct multiply, but always remember that they have already mentioned that you have to use the identity, not to direct. No, you cannot direct multiply this. You have to use the proper identity to find its product. Okay, so let's move to the second one. It is 97 whole square. Okay, so 97 whole square, what we can do, you can express this 97 as 100 minus 3, or you can write 90 plus 7. But as if we write 90 plus 7, we could able to apply that a plus b whole square, but it is quite difficult to solve. But if we'll write 100 minus 3, okay, so it is quite easy for us to just you can say evaluate. So I'll write 97 as 100 minus 3 whole square, and I will relate this thing with a minus b whole square. So using identity, that is a minus b whole square, which is equals to a square minus 2ab plus b square, I could able to evaluate this. So here a is equals to 100 and b is equals to 3, right? So I could able to get it 97 whole square, which is expressed as 100 minus 3 whole square, is equals to a square is 100 square minus twice of ab, means a is 100 and b is 3 plus b square 3 square. 10,000 could able to get by squaring 100 minus 600 plus 9. Okay, by solving this thing, you could able to get 9409 as the answer by solving this. Okay, now let's move to the third part, that is 105 into 105 minus 115 into 115. I'm just solving it here itself, that 105 two times means I can write 105 square minus 115 two times means I can write 115 whole square, which is quite relate with a square minus b square, and we know that a square minus b square is also equal to a minus b and a plus b, means now I'm just applying the revert identity. We used to find the product, and the product was given and we used to evaluate. Now this thing is given, we can express this thing as this, like a square minus b square. I can write in terms of a minus b and a plus b. Okay, so so this thing can be expressed as 185 square minus 115 square. So I can write it like 185 plus 115, okay, and 185 minus 115. Okay, so by adding it, I could able to get, sorry, by subtracting it, by adding it I could able to get 300, and by subtracting it I could able to get 70. So the product is very easy for me, because 3 7s are 21 and 21,000, it's my answer. It's quite easy to me to solve. Now the fourth one, that is 104 into 96. See how to do this type of question. Okay, see, you can also express this thing, always try to express in a easiest form. See, the 104 can be expressed as 100 plus 4, and the 96 can be expressed as 100 minus 4. Okay, 100 plus 4, and it can be expressed as 100 minus 4. Okay, and I could able to relate this expression with third number, that is a minus b and a plus b, because it is what, a minus b and a plus b, these two things are different from each other only with sign. Okay, so 100 plus 4 and 100 minus 4, I can write this, I can evaluate this thing by the identity third number, that is equal to a square minus b square. So I'll write here using identity a minus b, a plus b is equals to a square minus b square, which is equal to 100 square minus 4 square. This is 10,000 minus 16. So I could able to get 9,984 as the answer of it. Hope you all have understood the type 2 part. Now let's move to the type 3 type of questions that says factorize the following using appropriate identities. See, here already the expansion is given and you have to write, or you have to factorize by using appropriate identities. Now let's go for the first question. The first question is 49a square plus 70ab plus 25b square. Now see this expansion and try to relate with it. See, it looks like a square plus b square plus 2ab, right? So it is quite relate with this expansion, that is a square plus 2ab plus b square. Now we have to factorize this expansion into a plus b whole square. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so we can write it 49a square, we can write it like 7a whole square. Okay, and this thing I can write 5b whole square, and this 70 I could be able to express as 2 into 7a into 5b. Okay, so by using identity, which identity? A plus b whole square, which is equals to a square plus 2ab plus b square. Here a is 7a and b is 5b. So I can factorize this expansion as this. So I could able to write 7a whole square plus 2 into 7a into 5b plus 5b whole square is equal to 7a plus 5b whole square. Okay, and this whole square I can expand, means I can write in the factorized form, that is 7a plus 5b or 7a plus 5b, means I have just wrote this thing 2 times because we need to factorize this thing. Okay, you cannot leave the question here, solution here. You have to come to this conclusion till here. Okay, but just wrote 2 times. Now let's move for the second question. It says 25 by 4 x square minus y square upon 9. Again, just correlate this thing with the expansion of third number, that is a minus b into a plus b is equals to a square minus b square. I could able to write 25 by 4 as 5 by 2, okay, and x square as x whole square. I can write minus, I can write y minus 3 whole square. Okay, if I relate this thing, so by using the identity, that is identity that is a square minus b square is equals to a plus b and a minus b, right? So here a is equals to 5 by 2x and b is equals to y by 3. So I could write that 5 by 2x whole square, which is equal to 25 by 4 x square minus y by 3 whole square is equals to a plus b, that is 5 by 2x plus y by 3 and 5 by 2x minus y by 3. This is my factorizations or 2 factors. Okay, so let's move to the third part. So here the third part of the type 3. So I could also, so same thing, I'll first of all write in terms of some expansions. So first of all, I'll write 4y square as 2y whole square and this one as 1 whole square and this as 2 into 2y into 1. Okay, now I could able to relate this expansion by a square minus 2ab plus b square, that is by using identity by using identity, a minus b whole square is equals to a square minus 2ab plus b square. Here a is equals to 2y and b is equals to 1. So I could able to write 2y whole square minus 2 into 2y into 1 plus 1 whole square, which is equal to 4y square minus 4y plus 1 could be able to equal to a minus b whole square, that is 2y minus 1 whole square, and I able to write in the factor form, that is 2y minus 1 and 2y minus 1. Okay, these is factors. Okay, I hope it is clear to all of you. It is clear. I hope it is clear to all of you, all types of questions, or if not, then go through the video once again to make you more clear. Thank you so much.